10 years ago, Jayson Stoddard walked into my office and said, "Would it be possible for us to plant a garden on the middle school grounds?" I had been through this before. I had seen things grown on school property that didn't last very long. This is a fantastic garden. More so, it is a fantastic community center.
There was a need for kids to be outside. So 10 years ago, we received permission from the school board and superintendent to have our own little dig in here. And we started with some raised beds and some row crops. And like I said, this is our 10th season, and since then we've grown a lot. We've just installed a new growing spaces dome so the kids can have access to that all year round. And we've built a pretty solid gardening community here in Hastings. Students started plants inside the classroom, a variety of flowers and vegetables. So we've got 40 different varieties of tomatoes, probably 20, 30 varieties of pepper. We've got corn, beans, anything you can imagine. Very, very large variety of flowers. A large focus of what we do is build bouquets with students and the community on Monday nights. Lots of different types of brassicas that compose a lot of our meal food. We've always tried to have just a gigantic variety of food. So a lot of the peppers and everything else that we find here, or that we grow here, you're not going to be finding in the stores.
So one of my favorite things about this garden is just interacting with lots of different people who share my same hobby. It's amazing to see everybody working together to produce this big thing for the community. And I've learned a lot about gardening. I've actually got encouraged to start my own garden at home.
Yeah, I used to be a student here, and one of the things that I just remember most about this place was the community. It was always about the community that came out, the community that came to support this place. And just the way that it has grown since then has just been unbelievable. And I remember some of the little things that we would do, rather it just be planting seeds in our 7th grade classroom starting in January to get ready for the next growing season. It's just been an awesome community that I hope we're always part of and continues to grow.
When I look out of the garden in the dome, I see students that's really the one connection they have. Like, sports aren't their thing, other things aren't their thing, but they feel the team out here, Mr. Stoddard and the team, really get them involved in a way that uses their talents. One student using technology, just timing the cameras, and then another student is just watering, but they all feel a purpose.
Our plan is to continue to motivate the community to come share these experiences with us and share food, and then continue to learn from each other.
I don't know if it's about growing plants, but it's certainly about growing intergenerational cooperation and just kids working with older people. I look in 5 to 10 years for this to continue to be a hotbed of innovation, whether it's gardening innovation, whether it's scientific innovation, whether it's just developing different kind of community. We just look for this place to continue to innovate, but most importantly, to continue to be a center of community.